don't think I'm gonna find what I'm looking for out here today. Here's some greenery. We don't want to use fake anything. Now this one here is a little scraggly looking. Oh, but take a look at this. There's little buds and blooms. Let me see if I can find something better. Much better. Leftovers from Valentine's Day. Hello everyone, James with Lenspiration here, and today I'm going to be photographing the Lenspiration Shoot to Serve photo assignment, a portrait of a flower. And now I can't photograph this in the outdoors today where I'm living at this time of year, but I can photograph indoors. And so the first step for me right now is to go get some inspiration, get some creative ideas. How do I photograph a flower inside? How to photograph flowers artistically. Drops of water, that's neat. I like the dark backgrounds. We've got soft light. Okay, so I think I've got a good selection of photos here. I really like, there's 2 or 3 here that I'm gonna try to do myself. And we'll start with the rose with the black, real dark background in the nice soft but strong light coming in kind of from the side. Okay, so let's set up somewhere. First of all, I'm gonna need like a stable surface to set the flower on, right? I think a card table should work. It's not solid, it's padded. Let's see if I can get something. Here, let's try this. A big piece of plywood. Now we've got a very hard surface, and now we need a covering of sorts for it. This should make it look pretty. There we go. Piece of glass, nice black tablecloth, solid surface. Okay, so what's next? Background. Any backdrop will work. Any solid wall or dark colored curtain or something, anything could work. But I invested in a nice backdrop stand because I take a lot of pictures, both still life and portrait. I got tired of dealing with wrinkles in cotton curtains, so I went ahead and invested in some nice wrinkle-free backdrop curtains. And I'm going to use the dark ones here today. Oh, gorgeous. So the next thing is lighting. I could use window light. That's a great option if that's all you have. You could also use constant lighting that, you know, coming from a bright lamp or a flashlight or something like that. Or you could use flash. Now you don't want to use the flash straight off of your camera. The flash straight on is going to be very flat. We want side lighting, and you want very soft lighting. You want a larger light source. So I have a speed light, okay? And normally a speed light can attach to the top of your camera in the hot shoe, and you can do straight on if you want, not much different than the on-camera flash. Or you can bounce it, so then you have a large light source, the light's bouncing up and then nice and soft coming down because it's a large source of light. Or you could, but that's top lighting, right? So then you could do side lighting, bounce it off to the side and the light comes in. And that's all great, you can use that too. However, I want, camera's pointing this way, I want the light to come in from the side. So what needs to happen is I need to get the flash to fire without it being in the hot shoe. Some cameras will allow you to flash this, and then this will fire. This triggers the flash. Put this at a very low setting so it's hardly visible, hardly any light is thrown onto your scene from this. And then this flashes into the scene, is very powerful. That's one way to do it. This camera that I have right here doesn't have a pop-up flash, doesn't have the ability to trigger another flash. So I had to come up with some other option. And so I did a bunch of research. You could get a lot of expensive things, or you could get these little Godox transmitter and receiver. This is a receiver. I stick it here on the bottom of my flash. And this right here is a transmitter. If I only had the transmitter, then this wouldn't flash. So you have to have the receiver, because this isn't Canon. You get the expensive version, right? The Canon one, and it would trigger without a receiver. Here, this has a built-in receiver. But because I'm getting the cheaper version, you just get one of these. And I've just got one of these right here. And now I can flash from the camera and stick this anywhere that I want to. Now, I don't want to hold this. I could definitely hold it, but it's more helpful if you have a stand. So these are super cheap off of Amazon, or you can use your tripod or do whatever you want, and then screw it on here. Now I could do that. However, I need to diffuse this as well. So that's why I have these umbrellas, okay? So these umbrellas, when placed in front of the flash, will make the flash very soft, the light very soft. And then there's a little adapter here that has a hole in it right there. So if I just stick that on here and then screw this onto the top of that second little adapter, there we go, get it just right, perfect. Then the umbrella can stick into that little hole there. And now I've got myself a portable off-camera flash that's diffused. So let's put this into practice and hope that it works. I like that composition right there. Let's just try that. I left one light on so that I can still see to focus on something. Okay, temporarily I'm turning the flash off, snapping a photo. This is what it looks like, completely black without any flash. I turn on the flash. It should trigger there. Bang. Whoa. Okay, so it's too bright. The highlights it's too contrasty, and there's not a dark background. So I'm going to tweak the settings until I get something that I like. Okay, it's hitting all the greenery behind the one rose. The light is coming in. So I'm going to take out all the roses except for the one there. Okay, so I'm moving to f4.0. I've removed the rest of the roses and got it at a lower angle. So cool. Light is on the backdrop. Let me take this out. And try that. Oh, so intriguing. I might need to move the background further away. Oh, there we go. You can't see it on the background. I just need to make it darker. I'm going to change ISO all the way down to to low and see if that works. Oh, wow, that is so fun. So it sounds like Mordecai needs a little bit of attention. So I'm going to have to pause for now. We still have some tweaking to do, but we're going in the right direction. It is your turn to shoot this assignment now. All the details as well as the photos that I took for this assignment are all at a link in the description below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. If you'd like to watch more videos like this, feel free to subscribe by clicking on my face. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned a lot. Keep learning with Lenspiration, and we'll see you next time.